This weekend, I found myself browsing through the Second Life's regular weekend sales, and a brand new house from Scarlet Design grabbed my attention. Now, I've had my moments with Scarlet Design creations, but this house, with its promise of both PBR and non-PBR version, had me hooked right from the start. A house perched gracefully on top of rock. Sounds pretty cool, right? That's exactly what I thought when I saw the pictures. The idea of a house with that atmospheric PBR glow just lit up my imagination. But my excitement hit a bit of a snag when I actually got to the store. Do I have eagle eyes for details, or am I just a picky SA resident? Tonda and I took a nostalgia trip to the old Paris region, where everything is a vintage 2006 masterpiece. It's like stepping into a time machine, charming in its own retro way. But when it comes to the latest creations, I'm expecting a bit more, let's say 2020s flair? Surely I can't be the only one who thinks a brand new build shouldn't look like it's been hanging out in the early 2000s, right? Or is it just my inner design critic coming out to play? The first thing that greeted me wasn't the dreamy house I had in mind, but a rock with textures that, let's just say, reminding me of my cat's less glamorous moments. Yeah, you heard me, my cat's vomit. Not exactly the first impression you'd want, right? Now, not one to give up so easily, I thought maybe it's just Firestorm. So I switched over to the Second Life official viewer, which supports PBR, hoping for that wow moment. And wow, it did not disappoint. The house looked absolutely amazing with PBR on. It's like night and day. The rock, well, it looked better, not longer in the cat vomit territory, but still not hitting the mark for me. I also had a hunch that maybe the package included two versions of the rock, one with PBR textures and the other without. So I went ahead and bought it just to see for myself, and turns out there's only one version of the rock. I even pulled out a rock from Sky for comparison, and even without PBR textures, it looked way more realistic. Goes to show it's not just about the fancy effects, but the quality of the basics, like textures, which in this case were still a bit blurry for my taste. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but it's only 75 linden, what's the big deal? True, it's a steal during the sale, but once it jumps back to its usual price of 999 linden, well, it's a different story. And yes, the rock can be removed and you can pop your own in its place or camouflage it with trees and plants, but here's the thing. If you're selling a house with a rock, why not make both parts equally impressive? Why settle for this mix of amazing and So that's the scoop for this week, a tale of two halves. A beautiful house that shines with PBR sitting atop a rock, that's a bit of a letdown. But hey, there's always a workaround, right? Hide it, replace it, or maybe just let it grow on you, whatever floats your boat. After all, Second Life is all about creativity and making the space your own. It's the perfect playground for turning even the most unexpected elements into something uniquely yours. This is Priska Newell from Second Life Spectrum. Until next time, keep exploring and keep creating your own perfect little corners on Second Life. Catch you in the next video.